Most comedians roast people behind their backs, but Kevin Hart does it right to their face. Live on TV, at NBA games, and during award shows. He does it while millions are watching, and everyone still laughs. From The Rock to Tom Brady to Kanye West, Kevin doesn't care who you are. If you're close enough, you're getting roasted. He'll make fun of your looks, your career, or even your laugh. That's what makes him fearless. He roasted The Rock about his breath, told Tom Brady his ex left him for a karate coach, and mocked Stephen A. Smith's mustache on live TV. He turned Kawhi Leonard's laugh into a meme, and when he teased James Harden, the man scored 55 points just to clap back. Yet Kevin still smiled, because he knows truth with humor always wins. So what makes him so good at roasting people? It's his timing, his fearlessness, and his charm that make no one stay mad. By the end, you'll see Kevin Hart roast stars to their face and still get away with it. Kevin Hart is 5 feet 4 inches of fearless comedy. He says what others won't, right to people's faces. On TV, at NBA games, or on stage, he roasts anyone in range. No one is safe when Kevin picks up a mic. Roasting someone face to face takes guts. Most comedians avoid it. Kevin doesn't. He knows the best jokes are true, not cruel, and always timed perfectly. Kevin's secret? He roasts himself too. That's why everyone laughs. Stephen A. Smith is a man who argues for a living. He yells on ESPN, debates everyone, and never backs down. But when he met Kevin Hart, he found out you can't out-talk a comedian. Because while Stephen argued, Kevin roasted, and you can't win against a punchline. Stephen A. started bragging about his fame problems. Kevin just waited, smiling, letting him talk. Then came the hit. I don't know what he did up there, but I want him to grow the rest of that mustache. The crowd lost it, and Stephen froze. Stephen tried again. Kevin struck back. Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. Not one. Stephen had no comeback, just laughter. He tried to debate. Kevin just roasted, and roasting always wins. Kawhi Leonard is famous for being quiet and serious. So when he tried to show he's a fun guy, people didn't believe it. Then came the laugh, and the internet exploded, and Kevin Hart's reaction made it even funnier. Kawhi said, "I'm a fun guy." Then came that weird robotic laugh. Kevin lost it. He didn't giggle. He fell out laughing, yelling, "What was that?" Kevin joked, "That's not even a laugh. It's an outburst." He added, "If someone laughed like that at my show, I'd punch them in the face." Everyone watching felt the same way. It was too funny. Kevin didn't insult Kawhi. He celebrated the awkwardness. That's why it went viral. And next, Kevin takes on Kanye West. And somehow it gets even stranger. When Kim Kardashian and Kanye West split, most comedians stayed quiet. Kevin Hart didn't. He saw the perfect setup, Kanye moving into a stadium after the divorce, and he turned it into one of 2021's funniest bits. Kevin joked, "In the divorce, Kim got the house, and Kanye got the stadium." Then he showed Kanye's tiny stadium room photo, and the crowd lost it. Kevin added, pretending to be Kanye, "I'm going downstairs to bed. Tell them to wrap this basketball up." It sounded so real, people couldn't stop laughing. Kevin didn't mock the divorce. He mocked the weird choice. He made it funny, not cruel. And next up, Kevin takes aim at his best friend, The Rock. And their roast war is legendary. Kevin Hart and The Rock have been roasting each other for years. From movie tours to red carpets, they never stop. And Kevin's most famous jab, he said The Rock's eyebrow raise started as a reaction to his bad breath. Kevin joked, "You know where that eyebrow came from?" People smelled his breath and went, "Raise his eyebrow." Then added, "That's what The Rock is cooking, breath." The crowd exploded. The Rock hit back fast. He showed Kevin's old yearbook photo saying, "You look like a 48-year-old detective." Kevin tried to fight back, but the audience was already crying with laughter. That's their secret. Equal fire, equal fun. No one's safe, but no one's hurt. Next up, Kevin versus Sofia Vergara. And one look says it all. Kevin Hart doesn't always need words to roast someone. Sometimes one look does the job better than any punchline. And when Sofia Vergara started talking about her accent and acting roles, Kevin's face said it all. Sofia was explaining how her accent limits her roles. She mentioned learning to smoke and do coke for a TV character. Kevin froze, stared at her, and gave the most judgmental look ever. The audience instantly exploded with laughter. Then Kevin hit one line, "I'm Colombian, but we don't get high on our own supply." Perfect timing. deadpan delivery. Sophia laughed just as hard as everyone else. Kevin didn't talk over her. He just waited, then landed it perfectly. Sometimes one look from Kevin is all it takes to make the whole room lose control. And the next roast, it made even Tom Brady regret showing up. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever, 7 Super Bowl rings, and an untouchable career. But when he joined a roast, Kevin Hart didn't hold back. He went straight for Tom's divorce from Gisele Bündchen. Kevin said, "You left Bill Belichick for happiness." Then added, "You know who else left their coach? Gisele." The crowd gasped, then laughed, but it hit deep. Tom later said he didn't mind jokes about himself, but he hated how they affected his kids. That changed everything. Even Kevin learned something that night. You can roast anyone, but some jokes go too far. Even the GOAT has lines you shouldn't cross. The Rock is 6 feet 5 inches of muscle and swagger, and he always teases Kevin Hart for being 5 feet 4 inches. But Kevin flipped the joke fast. The Rock said, "Being tall doesn't come with anything special." Kevin fired back, "Nothing. Tall people are stupid." The crowd exploded. Even The Rock couldn't stop laughing. Kevin didn't defend being short. He attacked back and turned the roast upside down. That's why he always wins. He controls the joke. But one day, his trash talk hit the wrong target, and it backfired hard. Kevin Hart loves sitting courtside, not to watch, but to trash talk. When he went after James Harden, it didn't end well. Kevin yelled, "Your beard stinks. I hate your calves. You got butt shots." Harden just smiled and said, "I'm about to cook you." Then he dropped 55 points and beat Kevin's team by 30. As Harden stared him down, Kevin whispered, "You keep your mouth shut." He learned fast. Some jokes wake up monsters. Even Kevin Hart can lose when his words hit the wrong target. Still, he laughed, because that's what Kevin does best. Kevin Hart has roasted Michael Jordan, Snoop Dogg, and Mark Wahlberg. And somehow he always gets away with it. His secret, honesty, and timing. He jokes hard, but never to hurt, only to make people laugh. He roasts himself first, never punches down, and laughs with everyone. That's why even his wildest jokes still land, and nobody stays mad. Kevin Hart roasts people to their faces, not behind their backs. From The Rock to Tom Brady, from Stephen A. Smith to James Harden, he proves that fearless honesty and perfect timing create pure comedy gold. He jokes about others and himself, making humor feel real, not cruel. That's why even after the burn, everyone still laughs and still loves him. He's not mean, he's fearlessly honest, and always laughs at himself first. That's why every roast lands perfectly. Like, subscribe, and comment your favorite Kevin Hart roast below.